Just sit back, relax, and enjoy Coronation Street with Cadbury Dream.
You can stand there arguing until you go cross-eyed, but Reg was not coming back in here.
But he's homeless.
He should have thought of that before he started running this bus.
Well, what about me?
You?
Yeah, I'm the one who has to face him this morning.
You were the one that brought the bus in the first place. Listen, anything that happens to you is your concern. Now, if you've not better to do, I have.
Well, thanks, Mr. Roberts. Thanks for a big fat nothing.
You're welcome.
Then you put that round there, and you pull it. That's the way. And then we do the bonus. One there. One there.
Hey, thought you were putting your coat on.
Put that through.
Come on, do it now. Still be here when you come back.
Oh, Martin!
Oh, Martin, nothing. Put your coat on. You're going to be late.
Oh, you...
It's a good lad.
Put this on. Here we go. I'm a bit small, these.
So, what have you got planned for today, then? Paris on Concorde? Champagne lunch in the Rovers?
Oh, we thought we might go out to the shops later.
Yeah? I hope you're not thinking about going to the cafe.
Oh, we might just pop in.
Gail, it's Alma's problem if she can't organise her staff.
Yes, but it's not, is it? It's mine as well. I am still a partner, you know.
Yeah, but you've got to rest. You heard what the doctor said? A few weeks, maybe, you'll be able to think about going back, but until then, you can keep any idea of going back to that cafe right out your head. All right?
They might need me.
Gail, look. What was the most important thing to you when you were lying in that hospital?
Saving our baby. Getting on my feet so I could get back to you and Nicky and Sarah.
So, what's changed?
I wouldn't mind, but you don't even fancy her.
Oh, no, of course I don't. That's why I'm going out for it.
But it's just a game with you, though, isn't it? You're not interested in Joanne at all. You're only doing it to get with me.
Oh, no, why would I do that?
Because you've always done it, that's why. Whatever I've had, you've never been satisfied until you've got the same. You think you're so smart, you do. It's all right, she'll soon, so she won't.
You always were a bad loser, weren't you?
Right, that's it. No one calls me a loser.
Come on, knock it off, knock it off.
Well, he started
I don't care who started it, kid. Just leave it.
What's going on?
Right, I'm going upstairs.
Hey, you're stopping here. I'm not having you turn that bedroom into a battlefield, thank you.
I'm going out, all right. It wasn't me who started it anyway.
No, it never is it?
Not that girl again.
Yeah, it would appear so.
I don't know what it is they're seeing her, but I'll tell you something. I'll not be sorry to see the back of her.
Are you taking route or what?
I've been waiting for the bathroom.
Well, it's free now. Haven't you forgotten something?
No.
Well, who was going to clear that lot away?
Oh, I'll see to it later.
You'll see to it now.
Jenny,
Now!
don't have to do this at home.
Yeah, well, you're not at home now, are you?
There are a lot of things you do here that you wouldn't be allowed to do at home. Like seeing so much of that Andy MacDonald for a start. I take it that is who you're rushing off to see.
Well, that's just where you're wrong, actually.
You're not seeing Andy?
Nope.
Since when?
Since I met his brother. He's got a lot more going for him.
Tea break, are you coming?
Oh, I've been put on half.
Oh, have you? Hey, you don't know the colours had a word with Mr. Holdsworth, do you?
I don't think so. He's been tied up in his office, well, since first thing.
You know, he can't take it out on Curly. It wasn't his fault Mr. Holdsworth got thrown out of his flat. You know, I've got a good mind to go into that office and just tell him myself.
Hey, now, hang on, you. Don't be so daft. Worst comes to worst. It's best if one of you's still got a job.
Mr. Watts.
To never catch you up.
Oh, Mr. Holdsworth, look, I can't tell you how sorry I'm about last night with Mr. Roberts evicting you. Totally unjustifiable, in my opinion. Well, I feel as bad about it as you do, believe me.
Well, I really appreciate your concern for me, Norman. That's why I thought you'd like to share my good news with me.
Good news? You're homeless?
No, I was, Norman, I was. You see, after I left Mr. Roberts last night, there was only one place I could think of going to find temporary shelter. I went home.
Oh, to Mrs. Holdsworth?
Exactly. And I was surprised and delighted. You see, She was just as pleased to see me as I was to see her. So we're back together, Norman. I'm back home with my lovely lady wife. I'm sure you must be delighted for me. I just thought I'd let you know.
One cup of tea. I'm sure I can't tempt you to anything else.
No, that's fine, thank you, Phyllis.
Have you heard how Gail's getting on?
Nicely, Tar, but she's got to have a lot of rest.
It'll not be easy, not with small children.
No, I don't suppose so. She should take a leaf out of her mother's book. She's got it taped to her fine ass there.
Phyllis, love, over there. Yep.
Morning, Phyllis. I'm sorry I couldn't get here before, love, but I had to go into town first thing for a hair appointment.
Oh.
You know how it is. Anyway, I'm here now, so I'll put my card in the back and then I'm ready for action.
Right, well, when you're ready, could you get started on them spuds?
Spuds?
Yes, well, they've been through the pillar. They just want their eyes taken out.
Oh, man, no, lovey, I'm not doing that. I mean, it'll ruin my nails.
Well, somebody's got to do them.
What's stopping you?
I'm not doing them. I did them all day yesterday. And anyway, here, it's share and share alike, especially when it comes to mucky jobs.
She doesn't realise I'm doing her a favour, aren't I, just by being here?
I'm sorry, Phyllis, but you can see the way things are.
You're right, I can. I've seen how things are ever since Madam waltzed in here, and I've had enough. I don't mind what I do for Gail, but I'm not stopping here to be treated like a floor cloth, so I'll get it told.
Oh, Phyllis, love, there's no need for this.
Look, I've loved working here, I really have. But I'm not staying if she stops.
Well, if you think I'm going to be driven out of my own daughter's cafe because of threats from you, then you can think again.
Right, well, there's nothing more to be said. I'll come in for my money on Friday.
So I've had a look at the holiday list and everything's all right.
So you're going to book it then?
Oh, yeah. Why? What's wrong?
Well, there is one thing.
What?
My mum and dad.
Your mum and dad?
Well, I haven't asked them if I can go yet.
You've got to ask your mum and dad if you can go on holiday.
It's just that I've never been on holiday without them before.
Kimberly, we're engaged.
I know we are, but you know what they like? They like everything done proper, don't they?
There we are, my love.
Thank you, Betty, love.
No, don't.
I can't tell you what a relief it is to get out of that house for 10 minutes. Honest, lads, who'd have them?
Oh, no, thanks. I've got quite enough on my plate without Tracy.
All over a flipping girl who's not been round here 5 minutes.
Oh, this is Felicity's sister, I take it.
You take it right.
Oh, Tracy's been none too pleased since she landed, I can tell you. She's set her cap at Andy, I hear.
Oh, that was yesterday. She has now ditched Andy for Steve.
Looks like she's going to leave a few broken hearts behind her when she goes back home.
Well, it can't come soon enough for me, I can tell you.
Is this something your mates haven't told you or what?
Hey?
You've been stood here for 20 minutes staring into that glass. What happened to the sizzling personality you told us so much about? Where's your mates?
Oh, well, they're under their thumb, aren't they? I mean, that's what women do for you these days. Not one of them can turn now without asking for written permission and tripling.
Oh, dear, Mark, you certainly know how to turn a girl on, don't you? Hey, what's up with you? What happened to the demon of the racetrack who used to make me go weak at the knees just by walking through that door?
Well, perhaps I need something to put the fire back into my belly.
Well, I just might be able to do something about that.
Now you're talking.
I'll get you a plate of Betty's beef casserole.
I feel terrible sending you away without any lunch.
Oh, no, really, Mrs. Taylor, we're fine. Anyway, we've eaten. We just popped in because well, both of us wanted to ask you something.
Oh, sorry, Norman. I always forget whether it's you that has 2 sugars and the window cleaner doesn't have any, or whether it's the other way around.
No, I don't have sugar, thank you.
Right.
It's actually about holidays.
Holidays?
Yeah.
Yes, well, because myself and Kimberly are engaged, this year I thought we might...
Well, how isn't that peculiar, Daddy?
Oh, it certainly is, Molly. We were only discussing the same thing last night.
So you've no objections then?
Of course not. It'll be a bit of a squeeze, but we'll manage somehow.
I beg your pardon?
The caravan.
The caravan?
It only sleeps 3 in reasonable comfort. But there's always the awning. I'm sure you wouldn't mind sleeping in the awning.
We weren't planning on going to Barmouth, Dad.
We always go to Barmouth, Kimberly, ever since you were a little girl. Have you ever been to Barmouth, Norman?
No, but you see, I tell
You are in for a rare treat, Norman. We can promise you that.
We certainly can. There you are, Norman. Drink up. Don't let your tea get cold.
Right, lovey.
Hey?
Well, you've been sat there nearly half an hour and you've hardly touched your drink.
Well, there isn't any law against that, is there?
I'm sorry I asked. Oh, Gail, what are you doing here?
I thought you might like to see your granddaughter for 10 minutes.
Of course I would, but should you be out?
Don't you start. I'm having enough trouble with Martin wrapping me up in cotton wool.
Just don't overdo it, that's all. Oh, now, what would like to drink?
A glass of milk could be fine, ma'am.
Am I glad to see you?
Have you done with Phyllis?
Well, you might well ask. Well, she walked out this morning.
Phyllis did? Why?
She had a bus stop with your mum.
Can I have a cup of tea, Gail?
Yeah, time.
Listen, when are you coming back?
Well, I'm not. Not for a while, anyway.
Well, you can see how I'm fit.
I'm sorry, Alma. There's more important things on my mind right now than the cafe. Like me health. Like me baby.
I see. Well, there's nothing else to be said then, is there? Best get on with playing happy families. Don't bank on coming back here when it suits you, because the way things are going, there won't be a cafe to come back to. Sorry, listen.
I did want to go to Greece with you, honest I did.
Well, why didn't you tell your mum and dad?
Because I thought you wanted to go to the caravan.
Why? Because I thought you wanted to.
I didn't, honest I didn't.
Well, why didn't you say something? Oh, look, never mind. Get back to the till before Holdsworth gets on my back. That's all I need right now.
Oh, and by the way, don't forget to put your holiday request for me. First 2 weeks in September. I've done mine.
Hang on a minute. I'd like a word with you.
What?
It's about my sister. I gather you're the one in the frame now.
So?
So, I'm responsible for her. I don't want to see her getting into any trouble. She's very young, you know.
Trouble? Come on. We're just good friends, me and Joanne. I mean, we have a few laughs together. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Nothing at all, if that's as far as it goes.
How far can it go? I mean, she's leaving soon, isn't she?
Yeah. Well, just as long as we understand each other.
I'll see you.
See you.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't seem to have seen you or your brother in here much lately.
It's surprising, isn't the price of these? 5p a can cheaper at the supermarket, these, you know.
There we go. Off you go.
Hey.
Hi.
Well, the garden looks fantastic, Martin. You must have swept buckets over it.
Sorry, Martin, I didn't even notice.
What's up with you?
The cafe. That's what's up. Phyllis's walked out. Me mum's treating it like a rest home for retired gentlefolk. Alma's doing handstands, trying to keep things together.
So, that's Alma's problem.
Yes, but I told you it's not, Martin. It's mine as well. Well done, darling. Look, I'm sorry. I know what I said, but... What's that? I'm going to have to go back.
Well, you can't. You know what the doctor said? You know, how are you going to get any rest working in a cafe?
And how am I going to get it rest here, knowing the whole thing's falling apart? I don't like it any more than you do. I've no choice, have I?
Hi.
Oh, well, I'm glad somebody's got something to be cheerful about.
Oh, dear. Like that, is it?
Worse. Phyllis walked out this morning, had a row with Audrey, and went.
Well, I can think of worse disasters to befall mankind.
So can I. Audrey Roberts. Oh, you know, I can't go on like this, Mike. I just can't.
So what's your problem? Give Audrey the elbow. Get someone in that you can rely on.
The problem, Mike, is Gail. She owns a fair chunk of that business, remember?
Then you've not got only one option, haven't you? Grin and bear it. Wait till Gail gets back.
Well, as it happens, there is the other option.
Oh, what's that?
Well, it's like you said. Get Gail out of the picture. Buy her out. Make her an offer she can't refuse.
Mr. Holdsworth, you wanted a word?
That's right, Norman.
Well, what's your problem?
There's no problem, Norman, I'm sure of that. No, as you know, it's down to me as manager to report to head office on your progress.
Oh, I hope I haven't given you grounds for complaint, Mr. Holdsworth.
No, on the contrary. In fact, every month I've been sending in the most glowing report on your progress. Too glowing for my own good, Norman.
I'm sorry, I'm not with you.
Well, I'm not the only one to notice your rapidly developing skills. Head office have noticed as well.
Head office?
Yes, exactly. In fact, I think I might have done myself a disservice.
In what way?
By shooting you out of my orbit. Out of my orbit into the wider galaxy that is the Better Buy Empire.
What are you trying to tell me, Mr. Holdsworth?
Well, head office rang me up this morning to inform me that they were going to make you an offer of promotion.
For promotion?
Number 2. Much bigger store than this, in Hartlepool.
Hartlepool?
Exactly. See, I had a genuine desire to do the best one staff and backfire on one.
Hartlepool?
See, a lesser man than you might have been tempted by such an offer.
No, Hartlepool, you said?
Yeah. Well, they make you a formal offer, but I told them strictly off the record that they'd be wasting their time. There's no way you'd even be remotely interested.
Well, that's where you'd be wrong, Mr. Holdsworth. I would be interested. I'd be very interested indeed, actually.
You are joking, of course.
I've never been more serious in all my life.
Me? Buy out girls' share of the cafe?
It'd be like the travel bags, only a much safer bet. You and me in business together, but it could really take off.
Aren't you forgetting something? What am I going to use for capital? You know I'm fixed. I kept hold of this place by the skin of my teeth. The last thing I want is another millstone round my neck.
No, but you still got that land in Spain.
Which is practically worthless.
But not totally.
It's not even worth what I paid for it.
Yeah, and it never will be. I mean, as far ahead as you can see. So why don't you cut your losses, get what you can for it, and come in with me?
No. No, I'm sorry, Albert, it's out of the question.
I see.
It would be financial suicide to sell that bit of land now. Believe me.
All right, just forget I ever mentioned it. Just wish you'd told me the truth for the start.
Truth? Well, what do you mean, truth?
That you don't want to come into business with me. What's yours is yours, and what's mine's mine. And that's how you like it. That's the truth, isn't it, Mike?
All right.
Where the heck have you been?
Let's get something sorted.
Tea's in the oven. Burnt to a frazzle, I shouldn't wonder.
It's all right.
Get it yourself, will you?
Well, I'll get it in a minute. Something I want to say first.
What? Nothing wrong, is there?
Oh, no, nothing wrong. Quite the opposite, I'd say. In fact, I feel a lot happier now, knowing you won't be doing out daft, like working in the cafe.
Martin, we've been through all that. Let's not go through it again.
Yeah, well, at least you won't be working in the cafe anymore, because I am.
You?
Yeah. Just been in work now. Give me notice in.
You what?
You heard? Well, I was going to pack it in anyway when you had the baby, so...
Yeah, to look after it while I went back to the cafe.
Yeah, so until then, I'll work in the cafe. You stay here, look after the both of you. All right? I'll get me dinner.
Thank you. Yeah. So, what did he say then?
I'm sorry?
Mr. Holdsworth?
Oh, I'm going to be promoted.
Oh, well done, Chloe. That's wonderful. I'm really pleased for you.
Yeah, well, it's going to mean a few changes.
Changes?
Yeah, to our plans.
Well, what kind of changes?
Well, you can forget this holiday for a start.
I thought you two were supposed to be going out Ras.
Oh, we were off to the pictures, but the thing was, so were about 5,000 others. We'd still have been in the queue this time tomorrow.
I can't remember the last time I went to pictures.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
You what? What do I want to spend good money gawping at Mel Gibson for when I can gawp at Jacko all day for nouts? Hiya.
All right. Pint and a half of lager, please, love.
Are you two expecting anyone?
No, feel free. We weren't planning on stopping long anyway.
Oh, Tom. We didn't want to play gooseberry. Chance would be a fine thing.
Hartlepool? Yeah. But I'll never see you.
You will. There'll be weekends.
But why? Why do you want to go and work up there?
Because it's a big step up, isn't it? And it means more money.
Well, money isn't everything, you know.
It is when you're saving up to get married. You do want to get married, don't you?
You know I do.
Well, there you are then. When you think about it, objectively, it's probably the best thing that could have happened.
Hi.
Hiya.
So she been telling you about all the trouble your kid sister's been causing us then?
I did happen to mention it.
Well, don't worry about it, love. They're only kids.
As it happens, I do worry.
She's my little sister.
Yeah, but she won't be here much longer, will she?
Yeah, well, if I have to put up with any more from my boys, I'll not be here much longer.
Look, I've told you, love, it's only a 9-day wonder. There's nothing like a couple of 100 miles between a couple to cool a relationship.
There is no relationship. Steve and Joanne are just friends. Well, I've spoken to him.
And that's what he told you?
He did, and I believe him. In truth, I'm a lot happier knowing she's with Steve than getting up to some of the things I can imagine.
What's up?
The tape stopped.
So?
So I'm going to turn it over.
Leave it.
It'll only take a sec.
I wasn't listening to you anyway.
Well, I was.
You happy now?
Hey, Anne, isn't that my tape?
That was not a problem, is it?
Oh, isn't it? She had to go into my room to get it, didn't she? Joanne?
I thought you'd gone to the pictures. I just come out and listen to some tapes.
Yeah, I think it's fairly obvious what you came round here for. Out!
We were out, honest.
Out when you could still walk out.
It wasn't Steve's fault.
Out!
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I wouldn't bank on it, sunshine. Move it!
I hate her. I hate her. I hate her.
Domestic Emery in the comedy drama Jack of Diamonds, this Sunday night here on Plus at 6 o'clock. Coming up next, Heartbeat.